shift our focus to tell you about how the cyclonic storm Dana is very likely to move northwestwards and intensify into a severe cyclonic storm over northwest Bay of Bengal by today and cross North Odisha and West Bengal coast by tonight or tomorrow morning, that is. Now, as a result, isolated extremely heavy rainfall is very likely over Odisha, Gangetic, West Bengal today and tomorrow in view of the cyclone's impact on the coastal region of West Bengal, including Kolkata. Now, flight operations will remain suspended from 6 p.m. today to 9 a.m. tomorrow. That is, the Eastern Railway has announced that it will suspend train services from the Selda station starting at 8 p.m. today until Friday 10 a.m. that is. Let's also tell you that the IMD has issued red alert for Odisha and West Bengal coast. Preparations in Odisha include 179 cyclone shelters and the deployment of 2 ODRAF and NDRF teams.
कोई भी समस्या नहीं होगा क्योंकि ये व्यवस्था हम लोग पहला 2-3 दिन से हम लोग तय किए हैं। डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट का जो मिनिस्टर है, जितना भी NDRF है, हमारे फायर का है, सारी व्यवस्था हम लोग किए हैं। हम लोग ठीक से मॉनिटरिंग करना चाहते हैं, इसलिए मुख्यमंत्री मुझे बालेश्वर जिला भेजे हैं। कोई भी कैजुअलिटी नहीं होगा, कोई भी समस्या नहीं होगा, ये एश्योरेंस में यहाँ का जनता को मैं देना चाहता हूँ।
सारे जो हमारे साइक्लोन सेंटर्स है, परमानेंट साइक्लोन सेंटर्स और कुछ स्कूल्स जो टेम्पररी साइक्लोन सेंटर्स को हमने कन्वर्ट किया है, वहाँ पे सारी फैसिलिटीज़ हो, ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, इसके लिए ब्लॉक लेवल पे हमारे BDOs है, पंचायत एक्सटेंशन ऑफिसर्स हैं, उनको इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए गए हैं और जो भी लोग आ रहे हैं उनको कुक फूड हो और वहाँ पे सब फैसिलिटी हो, इसके लिए सबको इंस्ट्रक्शन ऑलरेडी हम लोगों ने दिया है। हमारे ज़िले में जितने भी CSC, PSC है, CDMO मतलब DHH है, वहाँ पे सारे मेडिकल इक्विपमेंट, मेडिकल दवाइयाँ सब रेडी रखी गई है। एंटीवेनम दवाइयाँ हो या फिर और जो भी दवाइयाँ हो, टाइफाइड हो, मलेरिया हो, बिकॉज ऑफ रेन होने के चांसेस है, उसको सबको रेडी हमने रखा है। मेडिकल की रैपिड रिस्पांस टीम्स भी रेडी हुआ है
और हम लोग मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं। जहाँ से भी कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन आए लैब्स का, हम NDRF के साथ, कोस्टल गार्ड के साथ और पुलिस अथॉरिटी इसके साथ पूरे संस्पर्श में है और उसके सब इंफॉर्मेशन उसको हम दे रहे हैं। यही मिशन है हमारा। देखिए, मेन जो है, जो हमारा जो इरिगेशन का जो पार्ट है, जो बांध है, नदी बांध, वो टूट जाता है, उसके लिए इनंडेशन हो जाता है मेन लाइन में। तो वही चेक करने के लिए हम लोग कल भी मीटिंग बुलाए थे SDO सर की तरफ से और इरिगेशन डिपार्टमेंट को हम लोग पूरा प्रिकॉशन लेने के लिए कहा है। इसके बाद जो मेन प्रॉब्लम होता है, जो कैटल्स है और जो लोग वल्नरेबल एरियाज में हैं, उसमें वाटर लॉगिंग हो जाता है, उसके लिए वो सेफ नहीं रहता है, इसलिए उसको जो शेल्टर है, फ्लैट शेल्टर, उसमें मूव कर दिए हम लोग।
Pooja Mehta, my colleague, joins me for more. Pooja, good morning. In the view of what is expected, what's the key directive that we have to know at the moment?
Well, the Met Department has now informed that the cyclonic storm Dana has now intensified into a severe cyclonic storm, and it is continuously increasing its intensity because remember the Met Office has said that when the cyclone will make a landfall, the wind speed can go up to 120 kilometers per hour. But at this point in time, there are precautionary measures that have been undertaken by the state administration. We are currently at East Midnapur's Digha, and we can see that the entire beach has been completely evacuated. Yesterday, the East Midnapur district administration had issued an advisory for all the hotels to ensure that no tourists continue to remain in the hotel when the cyclone hits, because the tentative time that has been shared by the Met Office is approximately tonight till tomorrow morning when the landfall process will begin and the cyclone will hit the coast of West Bengal and Odisha. So at this point in time, the residents and the locals who reside in low-lying areas have also been shifted and been asked to remain in the cyclone shelters till the effect of the cyclone subsides. But at this point in time, the cyclone is getting closer to the coast of West Bengal and Odisha, and it's increasing its intensity.
Right, Pooja, as you do point that out, a quick follow-up question in terms of the multiple teams that have been deployed to combat the situation.
Well, as far as the state administration is concerned, they have deployed the State Disaster Management Group and also Civil Defense. On the other hand, the NDRF has also deployed close to 9 teams across the state of West Bengal in those districts, especially which are likely to get affected by the cyclone. So these are the measures being undertaken not just by the state government, but also the central government in view of the cyclone. On the other hand, the Kolkata airport will also remain closed from 6 p.m. to the evening till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, because the airport operations will completely be suspended when the cyclone will make a landfall.
Right, Pooja. Thank you for getting us those details and keeping us ahead with those inputs. But for the moment, we leave it at that. From that, let's now shift our focus to the south, in specific Bengaluru, because a short spell of rain has time and again brought India's Silicon Valley to its knees, quite literally. In fact, videos of cutting-edge infrastructure, modern tech parks of Bengaluru sinking in few hours of rain have amused netizens frequently. And this time again, the story is no different. Several areas have been left flooded, leading to overflowing drains, irritating traffic jams, and the massive inconvenience. Unfortunately, this is also sometimes followed with casualties. In a token action, the Karnataka government has formed a new panel to deal with the rain mess. A committee has been set up which will be led by Deputy CM D.K. Shivkumar and will also include heads of IT and startup vision groups. The government plans to reach out to the industries, corporates, business park associations and industry associations along with citizen groups to find solutions. Neha Hebale, my colleague, joins me for more. Neha, very good morning. Given the fact that what we just said of this particular action coming through a little too late, considering the fact that we know what happens to the city, this could have probably been done in a better manner so as to not be looking at the ground reality situation at the moment.
Well, that's absolutely right. We've of course been seeing the manner in which the government, of course, has been acting right now on the situation at hand, and particularly now as far as these, IT companies, of course, are concerned. There are several concerns that they've raised at this point, and in light of that, this committee is being formed. But the question is that the rains have already arrived. We've seen the kind of havoc that they've wreaked, especially in the IT capital, and more so in the IT belt of the IT capital. But with that being said, of course, we'll really have to wait and see how much can this committee now work on these issues, considering that the problem has already reached the doorstep, is something that, we'll of course have to wait and watch out for.
Right, Neha. Thank you for joining us with those inputs. And like you said, it's just a matter of time to see if there is going to be a viable solution to this particular step. Having said that, we leave it at that. Let's